Sometimes the light in LA can be so beautiful, warm, golden, inviting. But then sometimes. So it was my last day in LA in October 2025, and so far I've been really putting on a show weather-wise. These cool, clear nights, beautiful sunsets, no clouds. So my friend Elon and I, we decided to get a really clear view of the city and go hike Runyon Canyon. Why not? It's a mere 3 to 6 hour cab ride from the beach and a positively temperate 34 degrees Celsius. Okay, it was in fact a hot, clear LA autumn, fall day. I was excited to do some shooting, but thinking about the heat, I left the drone and lenses behind and only took an RX100 VII for the tele, the Nikon ZF and 24 to 70 F4 for all purpose, and an Insta360 on a stick for a drone view. As usual, in a 10-litre chrome cadet bag, which I've been thrashing for years now, and here's kind of how it all fit in. Okay, had to do an EDC part, but now that's done. Let's move on. Looking at the clear views, I was really excited to take some photos, but then this happened. It's ugly, it's hazy, it doesn't color correct. The sky is layered like it's like a hen's night shot, with blue giving way to this white haze and then brown. So I tried all my stupid presets, but they all look like hot garbage. So I left the photos in Lightroom, put the project away, and then just didn't do anything with it for months. The end. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Then I decided to have one more stab. I tried to search for ways that people tackle hazy skies. I saw a lot of orange wash. I saw awful, overdone HDR processing. I saw, frankly, pornographic use of the dehaze slider. But then, as you do, I was looking at the work of some of my favourite low-contrast photographers, people like Ben Thomas, Teresa Freitas, and George Byrne. 2 of those are Australian, by the way. And I decided to, rather than create contrast, try and remove it, and made this preset. Basically, instead of trying to make contrast out of the luminance, it tries to make it out of the color layers by washing the rear of the scene, including the pollution haze in blue, and then just tinting the foreground to a yellow, giving it sort of a 70s magazine look, kinda. In Lightroom, basically, I'm doing an auto sky select, then brushing over the ugly transition point where the fuel smog haze is, and then softening the edges, plus some rather flagrant pushing of the color and tone sliders. If you insist on a natural, straight out of camera look, like one of those insufferable Puritans who wield their cameras like a bejeweled crucifix, maybe best look away. So this becomes this. Not for everybody, but I liked it. So now we can continue the hike. Here, of course, I did my big dumb trick of putting a 360 cam on a big stick to imitate a drone. Could be a great conversation starter if you want to chat to people who think you're slightly mental, which unfortunately in LA hardly even rates a mention. Oh, here we go. Okay. There's
another peak. Lower peak.
Shoot both cameras at base ISO, which really shows how nice and sharp and crisp the RX100 can be. I will say that sometimes this technique still couldn't save the edit. The atmospheric haze and overall lack of contrast did sometimes leave everything flat and brown, and I couldn't have saved it without turning it into the aforementioned HDR nightmare. Or if there was no discernible breakup between the foreground and background, you just end up with a weird continuous tobacco to blue gradient, which is not really sparking joy. You can also see when you zoom in that Type 1 sensors are a little bit wormy in the detail. And yes, I had a grain, I know it's fake. I made everything yellow as well. That's fake too. It's all fake. Nothing's real.
I have 4 episodes of Peacemaker. Yeah. On my iPad, yeah. Jeez, this feels very high.
We're so much higher than the first one.
Yeah. I think it's just another trail. I think so. 5K so far. Not breaking any speed records, but that's not the point. Yeah, it's not really going to be. Yeah, right or left? Probably either. But the thing is, a lot of these tracks are better for going up. Like, it's like really loosely packed gravel. Yeah, absolutely. That is the way to do it. Yeah, we'd have to turn around every time.
So in the end, the hike was over. I got a few images that were passable, created yet another preset that I'll probably never use again, and I got a video out of it. So that's the actual end. I'll put the preset down in the description if you want to try it. Let me know if you do or not. I'm not your mum. See you in the next one.